This is Fallon. And as you can see by my awesome picture, I was totally not wearing anything Christmassy themed. This is the December update brought to you by SimNation TV. We decided to do this because this update actually brought in and changed a lot of items in the game. Some fixes, some new things. Of course, let me get out of this. Well, we'll leave the cheat window up for now so I can show you. Of course, the new update is including the 2 new careers with the business and athletic and the holiday update. So, as you can hear and see, I will turn this down volume just a little bit. The living room is filled with our Sims holiday pack items. That is completely optional. You do not have to download it if you do not want to. It comes as a separate little extra downloadable content for the Sims game. If you go into Origin, you see at the bottom of the game info panel all the extra stuff, and then you just click purchase. It's free, but you have to go through the purchase window and then download it. So what it comes with is a few items. There's holiday sweaters, as you can see my Sims family is wearing, with the little reindeer hat on Ken, and Barbie has on the snowman sweater with the elf hat, and Skipper has on the, it's supposed to be a reindeer, but to me it looks like a reindeer and a bear had a child together sweater. They do come in different colors. I picked ones that weren't so crazy, because you know how holiday sweaters are, very crazy. We have this wreath, which would usually go on a door, but you know, we're condensing all of our holiday spirit into one room. We have this new holiday themed speaker, which is loud. We're actually listening to holiday music right now, winter holiday. It has spooky too, which is new, but I don't know if they're gonna like spooky. We have this new painting. We have the Christmas tree, of course, which you can turn the lights on or off. We have the menorah, the kinara. We have a little snowman statue, and this little holiday table. My Sims are off doing who knows what. And we have a couple of new wall decorations. The regular garland decoration, the snowflakes, and Hanukkah garlands, which you can just plaster all over your wall. Well, I can't plaster it right there, but you can plaster them all over your wall and feel festive about it. The cheat window's open. You know, you hit Control-Shift-C. They added move objects into the game, and it's a core mod now. So you type BB in first, move objects 1, and now you don't need a mod anymore. You can just basically move the object without restrictions, like you could in previous Sim games, and you can get rid of that mod out of your folder, because yay, they listened to us after 3 months. There are a couple of other new cheats also. There is the unlocks career reward objects cheat, which is a very long one. We also have these listed on the SimNation TV website under our guides, or guides and cheat list. This new one is BB, ignore gameplay, unlocks entitlement. And I am horrible at spelling, so hopefully, oh, it worked, yay! So now I can unlock any of the rewards from my careers. And I will show you that in just a moment after I get done with the rest of these cheats. And they added the satisfaction cheat. And this new cheat is you have to turn testing cheats on. Testing cheats true. Alright, and then you do Sims give satisfaction points, and let's make up a number of 500. And awesome, now Barbara has 500 extra satisfaction points, which she can then use in the store to buy potions. And the next object is a really weird that they added. They added the head object, so you can basically give your Sims anything as a head, as like a hat. So the testing cheats are on, so you would shift click an item and click set as head, and that is my Sim's head now. And I can watch TV on my Sim's head, which is really creepy. I'm actually going to, oh wow. I wonder if I can, oh that's right, I'm gonna actually get rid of that. Reset object and get rid of that TV. But yeah, so they added that into the game, so you have a couple more cheats now where you don't need to download mods for, because they, you know, listen to us, which is awesome. So one of the forerunners of this new mod, new update was the 2 careers. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Barbara and Ken both join the new careers. I feel like Ken is more of an athletic person. And oh my goodness, what do you see? We basically have a UI update in the game. It looks like a real cell phone. We have this, you know, granted it's fake, but we have a power bar. We can silence our phone. Let's see the little picture now, it's muted. We can unsilence it. I wish it didn't minimize all the way though. But now everything is categorized just like a real phone would be. You click on your phone and you have the different buttons. So we have the social button for the social events, dates. We have the travel button to move our households to travel. We have the household button, which will hire a service or find a job, or if we have a job, we'll quit a job. And then we have the entertainment, which will be for the phone games and browsing the web, which your Sims will do sometimes when they're bored. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a job, and then we're going to pick the two new careers for Barbie and Ken, so that we can show you the level 1 necessities for the jobs. They also updated with this patch some of the items that you need to complete their jobs, as well as the lifetime achievements have been changed a little bit to make them a little bit easier. So for Barbara, we are going to go down to business, because I feel like maybe Barbie is a little smarter than we give her credit for, and she wants to be an investor. So we're going to work from 9 to 5. Synergy, efficiency, planfulness. If the mere sound of these industry buzzwords gets you buzzing, then a career in business might just be the right fit for you. And then the branches are management and investor. You hit those once you reach level 7. So we're going to go ahead and pick this for Barbara, and then for Ken, we're going to give him the athletic career. You know, he's a little bit more suited to athletic career. An athlete requires physical strength, speed, endurance, and intelligence. Start a career where enthusiastic fans will shout your name, wear your jersey, and remember your feats forever. And we branch off into professional athlete or bodybuilder. We work from 2 to 9 as a starting water person. So we had some UI update changes with this, which is nice. As you can see in the career tab, we now see the ideal mood all of the time. We no longer have to mouse over the performance bar to find out what mood our Sims need to be in. And as you can see also, there's no requirement necessary to be promoted as level 1. And also, this is really awesome as an update. We basically have vacation days now. Our Sims acquire vacation days the more they work, but as a backpedal, they give all of us Sims with a job 3 days to start off with. If they don't want to go to work, they can use vacation days. It won't affect their phone. It won't affect their job performance at all, which is very nice. I didn't get to show you, because my Sims aren't pregnant, is they also get family leave for pregnancy. Your female Sims can take the time off as soon as they are in the 3rd trimester, and the husbands, or the males, the fathers, can take their time off once the baby is born, and that is completely separate from their vacation days. So they get to keep their paid time off, and they also get to have their family time off. And another UI change is as I said, the aspirations, but the button itself is more prominent. It's actually in color all of the time, whereas these other buttons are white until you mouse over them. So the aspiration button is big and bolder there so that you can see, hey, what are my Sims aspirations? You know, you could always mouse over it and kind of see what level they were on, but now it's a little bit easier for you to see. And if we want to, we can just kind of go through and see the, you know, the different levels. Some of them did change. I believe one of the ones that changed that was kind of hard was Friend of the World. You needed to have like 5 best friends, and they did make it easier. So now you only need to make 1 best friend to get the achievement, which makes your relationships never decay. Otherwise, you kind of had to cheat your way through it. So that's nice. Just you have to go through all the different aspirations and see what's changed, some of the requirements that were too hard compared to the previous level or redundant, you know, those were changed to make things easier, as well as your job performance and the things that you need to do to get promoted, which we can't see yet because we're not anywhere above level 1. I wish we could go to work, though, beforehand. And another thing, though, is I'm going to send one of my Sims off the lot, Skipper. I'm going to send her to the park because they also added, there was a mod for this, the menu enabler, and basically they added it into the game now so that your Sims menus, the tabs down here, are always active. And before, a lot of people were concerned because they couldn't see what their Sims needed or just anything regarding their Sims while they were away from the lot or at work. And it's so much nicer now because you don't have to worry about downloading extra mods to get it. So as we're going to see, my Sim is going to the park, and the rest of the Sims are going to be at home. And then we'll switch back. We'll bring her back home afterwards. So she is at the park here, of course, and we're going to click on Ken Sim, and then I do not have the mod in my folder. So rude. We can't view his inventory, however, because he's not here. So if you still want the menu enabler because of the inventory, I mean, go ahead. We're not stopping you. But we can see all of his other items. When you fish, you no longer need to click on the sign to fish. We have a little fishing spot next to our house. You can click in the actual water and go fishing. You no longer need to click on the sign. You can just click right in the water. Now it does still need to be a fishing area. As you can see, over here is some water, but it wasn't designated a fishing area, so no clicking. That's nice. And along with that change, they did add an update so that the fish that you do catch won't decay as rapidly in the fridge. They didn't have that in there before. You know, for some reason, the Sims fish just basically felt like they were basking in the sun and didn't need to have any type of longevity in the fridge. If I can help it, I will show you if my Sims get dirty enough. We don't have anything to clean right now, but one of the other changes is that your Sims now look physically grungy. When they get low on hygiene, they are dirty. Before, their Sims would just be smelly, but now they actually get dirty. A new change. I never figured out why they couldn't do this before, but the Sims can eat the fruit and vegetables directly that they harvest. So we have an apple. We do have some things planted here to see that you can still plant it like normal. But actually now you can click on the apple and eat the apple out of your inventory, which we're going to see, even though Barbie decided to sit down. So she's actually eating the apple, which is great because she's hungry and it's fulfilling a hunger need. Although it's not as much as if you were to eat a full meal, but just the fact that she can eat that quick snack on the go is awesome. I am so glad that they added that into the game. Sims can also paint different quality focused paintings. Collectible whims will now give you more satisfaction points. Your Sims objects also break less, which is nice for those of you who downloaded the Breaks Less mod. You still can download it if you want that 15% no break, but the game is now going to say, hey, you know what, we'll be nice and we'll break less. And also higher end objects will break even less than normal objects. So there's a reason for spending money on that super nice toilet. It's not going to break as much as that grungy, you know, bargain john that we all used to get in the beginning of the game. Sims will no longer automatically get a drink from the fridge, which is so nice. Sims before would go to the fridge every 5 seconds to get a drink. You don't have to worry about that now. Fireplace objects have an actual chance to catch things near them on fire. Don't know why that wasn't in there before, but they did add it in there. The gallery has some new items. You can directly move Sims into your neighborhoods that don't live in houses from your game. You no longer need to go to Manage Worlds to pick a Sim from the gallery. You click on a house from your family that you're playing, and you click Move in House from Gallery. It will pause your game and bam, open the gallery. You can choose your library if you want, if you already have Sims. I have a lot here. Or you can download them from the community. Also, another feature is that it allows you in Create a Sim that they added to randomize and randomly pull Sims from the community that are uploaded to the gallery to add to your house, which is nice because maybe you just want to pull in some Sims and you don't want to have to look through the gallery forever and ever because there are so many downloads. Now you don't have to. There's a button right under your Sim where the randomize and the undo and redo buttons are, and it's randomized from gallery. It can be any gender, either gender, female or male. It can be any age. You just hit randomize every time and it'll just keep pulling in different Sims. It's nice. It'll tell you which Sim you're getting from the gallery, who created it, and it's their fully made Sim with all the traits that they've picked and the clothing that they've picked without you having to go through all the fuss. Some other nice things that they added to the game as updates or changes. They did change some things that didn't make sense. For example, the unbreakable Princess Cordelia's bathtub will no longer break. We don't know why it broke before, but thankfully they updated it so that it doesn't break. Also, when you have upgraded your toilet to self-cleaning, it's decided to be nice and to clean itself when you've thrown up in the bathroom. Maybe you were sick, maybe you were pregnant. You know, it wasn't discriminatory, it just wouldn't clean itself, and now it will. So that is another nice little fix that they added into the game. Thank you for giving me fitness from swimming. Your Sims will also no longer gain weight as much as they have before from eating. It's now cut in half. Of course, your Sims still can get fat if they eat when they are not hungry. We all know this. If you want your Sims to gain a couple of pounds, you just keep them going in the fridge and eating some food. Gardening interactions such as research gardening, fertilize, and splice unlock at earlier levels. And there's more drinks available at level 1 mixology. For example, you can make angry, flirty, or focused emotional drinks, which is nice because I think you pretty much were stuck with juice on the rocks at level 1. Sims won't automatically salvage your TVs and stereos for spare parts. Mine never did, but hopefully yours won't now either. If your Sims are late for work, they've also included a more noticeable late for work icon. My Sims don't even go to work yet, so I don't foresee them being late for work. But it should be a better icon, more noticeable. They said it should be under the skewer profile picture, which I'm assuming is one of these like a, hey, I'm late for work icon over my head, just to make it a little bit more noticeable. They also updated some bug fixes. You know, your Sims wouldn't come back from work and they wouldn't change their clothes properly, or, you know, there would only be elderly people at the lounge when you went to visit. One of the other nice things that they added in, my Sims are sleeping, but maybe I can sneak over their heads. There we go. They added in, so you no longer have to guess what age your Sim is. Amazing! If you mouse over the Sim, just like where it shows you their name, it will also show you what their age is. So here we can see Skipper sleeping next to her big sister, Barbie. And we see that Barbara is a young adult and that Skipper is a teenager. So now there's no more, wait a second, am I wasting my time flirting, trying to flirt with you because you are not a young adult. You are, in fact, a teenager. Joyous! Be happy and celebrate. No more botched or failed or misguided attempts at flirting. So this last thing that I'm going to show is on my super big lot. We're going to switch to morning time. Is I unlocked the career rewards for the level so that I can show you these new rooms that you get. So you get 4 new rooms, 2 rooms obviously for each of the level 10 career branches. The first room is, we're not a secret villain, is the Pro Jocks Retreat. It is the level 10 athlete career side of the professional athlete branch. We do have the money. We can build it. I'm sorry, plants, but actually, that's quite creepy. We're gonna build it. I could have just moved it, but it was just too creepy for me. Oh, the walls. Okay, here we go. We got some stuff going on. We have some couches. We have a treadmill, a TV, some posters, some nice trophies. Fishball makes no sense to me. A guitar, the gaming rig. And this is the pro athlete side. So athletes and some decorative items too apparently like to throw our clothes on the floor and throw our equipment on the floor as well. We're gonna go ahead and delete the other side of the athletic career. This is the Pump Up Palace for the bodybuilding side of the athletic career. So you get a punching bag, a nice little workout room. You got your mirrors, you got some decorative items like your cabinet. You have the workout machines, the stereo. Again, some trophies, the bodybuilder trophy, the Mr. and Miss Solar System. We have the level 10 management branch with the elegant executive chambers. Wow, that's really... The management branch is the business tycoon. I didn't say this, but the athlete branch, you get to be the Hall of Famer, and the bodybuilder branch, you are the Mr. and Miss Solar System. And then so in the business branch, the management branch, you're a business tycoon. We saw some of these pictures in the forums, but you have your little pie chart, your bookcases, your executive level desk. Looks all fancy, your chairs, basically a room, you know, where you'd find a old CEO, you know, hanging out, showing off his goods. Yeah, delete. And then we have on the other side, which would be the angel investor, which I feel like sounds more more wholesome. I don't know, angel investor. And it is always funny. I never see the rooms are always just so similar to each other. But you got a nice decked out room here in red. Have your own little mini bar. You have some little couches. Your wine and liquor display racks. And you have your more modern looking desk. You've got a little Sim stock exchange up there with the computer. So you get 4 new rooms with these with the business updates, and you know, if you want to unlock them early, go ahead. Why not? You use the super long cheat to unlock them. And, you know, I know nobody likes to read the patch notes. I don't like to read the patch notes. So hopefully, and I didn't go by these too quickly, but hopefully you got some good things off of the video. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Oh, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We are God in SimCity 4. Wow, that was loud. Oh, you're gonna eat that, huh? You're gonna eat it. I see. What? Nothing. Okay.
And now she is tossing that salad with her... Stop sticking your finger in your ear! Alright, she's tossing the salad with her earwax.
It does.
It does really well. Okay.
Oh, they're coming for you, Pablo!
Shit,
Run!
Oh, yeah. These road trips, man, are killing me. Anyway, let me know whenever we are recording. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Extended Play. I'm your host, this is Stuart, and that is a fancy sign. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.